Ratios and unit rates. Well, what are ratios? Ratios compare two different numbers. You see ratios all of the time. For instance, you see ratios in sports. When you give someone your record of wins to losses, this is a great example of a ratio. 3 to 1 would be your wins compared to your losses. Another one is the score. 2 to 0 compares one team's score to yours. Ratios are written three different ways. We most commonly see it as a fraction, but they are a little bit different than fractions. First big difference is that ratios can compare a lot more than what fractions do. Fractions only compare part over whole, while ratios can compare part to part, like this example here. You have 5 people, 2 girls, 3 boys. What is the ratio of girls to boys? That's part to part. Well, here's an example of a ratio that's like a fraction. What is the ratio of girls to total? You're comparing here part to whole, just like you would if you're writing a fraction. Well, what are unit rates? Well, unit rates are also a very special type of ratio that always has 1 as its bottom number. You see unit rates all the time, like in shopping. 2 candy bars for $3. Well, what is the cost of 1 candy bar? Here's how you'll find it. Cost over candy. Those are 2 things you're comparing. $3 over 2 candy bars. And remember, that line still remains division. And so your top number goes under, and your outside number is always your bottom number. And you would divide. Don't forget that decimal and your 0. And so you have it. 1 candy bar will cost $1.50. This is your unit rate. So let's review. Ratios are just comparisons of 2 different numbers. They can be written as fractions but are a little bit different than fractions. And unit rates are a special kind of ratio.